Welcome back to Profit Talk. And if this is your first time in this channel, I say welcome. Profit Talk is a business talk show where we exchange ideas and we share knowledge about business. Because as far as we are concerned, the reason for being in business is profit. If whatever you are doing that doesn't have a business motive or objective, at the end of it cannot be called a business. So for us to call any activity you are engaging a business means that you do have the goal, the objective, the desire to make profit. And here in Profit Talk, we share ideas, knowledge, and other valuable information you may need to better manage your business and give you better profit. In this episode today, I want to talk to my Nigeria business audience, small business owners and business managers on strategies to survive the harsh economic reality that Nigeria is facing right now. I also know that it is not peculiar to Nigeria, though it is in various different degrees. But particularly in Nigeria, we have a lot of challenges for small businesses, ranging from access to finance, not being able to get the required finance needed to scale their businesses, and the high interest rate with the Central Bank of Nigeria increasing almost on a quarterly basis interest rate uh, charged by banks, and making it more and more difficult for small business owners to access funding for businesses. And of course, this has limited their ability to expand and invest in necessary resources to run their businesses. We also do have infrastructural challenges, inadequate infrastructure, such as the nature of our electricity industry, very unreliable, and poor transportation network, and limited internet access. These are infrastructural challenges that Nigerian small business owners and managers face. And in addition to that is a seemingly hostile regulatory environment with multiple regulators, multiple taxes, and just the bureaucracy, the very, I don't know what adjective to use to qualify the strangulating challenge of high bureaucracy, whether it is permit and licenses you need from any government agencies and all of that, in addition to normal challenges that small businesses is in other environments and in other climes we face, like access to markets, shortage of skills for manpower, and other things. Nigeria has the challenge also of an unstable economic environment, constant changes in government policies, and, uh, and its effect on businesses generally, like devaluation of currencies, of the currency, and things like that, make the business environment very uncertain, and that is a big challenge for small business owners. Of course, I can't talk about challenges of small business owners in Nigeria without mentioning the security issues, from terrorism to vandalism to theft and stuff like that. It's very telling, very much on our business environment, as well as, of course, technological barriers and stuff like that. But I don't want to dwell too much on all the problems which we all know. We are all familiar with that and all of that. I want to spend a few minutes just highlighting strategies that you can employ to navigate these challenges and survive. Because I call survivor because I do believe that these challenges are just for a season. It is only those businesses that are able to weather this storm by sheer resilience that will come out strong and stronger at the end of this challenge, because somehow I just know that the end of all these challenges shall come. So let me share with you a few strategies to help you survive. Number one, diversify your income streams. Diversify your income streams. This is a major strategy that you must adopt in order to survive. Whether it is introducing new products or it is getting your product or service to new customer segment, there have to be multiple streams from by which money flows into your business right now. Because should anything happen to your single stream, your business is doomed. But even if you lose one or two streams and you have other one, your business can still survive. Okay? Number two, you need to learn how to use technology to run your business right now. These are not the days of I don't know and I can't learn it. No, you must develop that attitude of I can learn anything. Anything I want to know, I can know. And the time to embrace technology is now, no matter the line of business you are in. You must embrace digital tools and platforms to help enhance your efficiency. Not just effectiveness right now. Move from there to being efficient. The cost of creating and delivering your value must reduce, must be efficient. You must be sure that you are paying the best price, the least price for all the inputs that you are using. You reduce your costs. It will also help you reach a broader audience, no matter your line of business. For example, as an accountant and as an accounting firm that I manage, we have moved from desktop accounting software deployment that requires all to be physically available at our client location right now to cloud-based, where from the comfort of our office we can give you all the support and everything that is required to run your accounting system by deploying cloud-based accounting systems. All right, so that is embracing technology. Your meetings, how are you having your meeting? Do you still need to physically drive kilometers and hours just to go and have a 10 minutes meeting with a client? You need to embrace technology and stuff like that. All right. Number three, this is the time for you to build strong networks. You can't survive this present economic reality by being a lone wolf, by being a loner, as it were. This is the time to foster relationship deliberately. You need to create network. You need to build relationships. Now, that is a whole lecture of his own how to go about this. But this is the time where, okay, I saw a write-up some time ago, and they were talking about 5 friends that you must have, talking about in different profession. Must have a doctor as a friend, must have an accountant as a friend, must have a lawyer as a friend, then maybe one or two other areas they talked about where you must have a friend. Why? Because with an accountant as a friend, for example, a little challenge can come to you, and you don't necessarily need to start looking for who to pay. My friends call me sometimes and say, there's this transaction that I am doing. Oh, please, what is the tax implication of this transaction? Now that's a friend, it's not a client. I'm not going to send you an invoice just to help that to give you that kind of professional advice. That's it. Sometimes you have a headache and you pick your phone and call your doctor friend and say, guy, I'm feeling somehow. I have a pain like this is how I'm feeling. And he says, okay, do this, get this from the pharmacy. That is because you have a friend. If you don't have, then you need to get to the hospital and you go and spend money. It's like that. So you need to build network, very strong network, connection, mix up with other business owners, industry experts, and support organizations. You need to build all of those kind of relationship. Information will come to you, resources will come to you, opportunities will come to you just because of the network, the group, and all of that you belong to. Okay. Number 4 is access to funding. You need to structure and put your business in a position where it can attract funding. Even though we have said that there is a challenge of availability of funds for business growth and expansion and all of that, but your business need to be positioned in such a way that you can attract funds. It's not only through loan. It's not only loan funds that are available. There are grants from non-governmental organizations. There are business support funds from governmental organizations. There are funds available from some other microfinance institutions, venture capitals, crowdfunding sources, and stuff like that. But your business needs to be positioned by way of your records for you to be able to attract this kind of funding. You need to develop a solid business plan and be able to talk about your business without too much labor, without consulting anything, and you need to be so much familiar with your figures that they are part of you. You can tell us your business, the direction your business has gone for the last 5 years. Talk about your turnover, your sales figures, the number of customers. Talk about your bottom line, your profit figures. Talk about your asset, your value of your, just stuff like that. Those are basic summary of your business financials that you must know, and that will position you for funding. And this is closely linked to the fifth point that I want to mention, which is improve your financial management skills. Okay, you must implement sound financial practices within your business to help you navigate and survive this harsh economic reality. Budget, budgeting, put that in place. Cash flow management, have a strategy for all of that. This can just help you manage your businesses better, and it can help you run. I ran a cash flow analysis for a client a few weeks ago, and he was surprised at how the money that come into his business, how they go out and where they go to, where those monies go to. Because he has never taken time to look at his cash flow history, he was shocked and found that he could have done better with his cash. It's difficult to get cash. So when the cash comes, where does it go? You should be deliberate about that. So your budget and cash flow management strategy will help you better manage that. Then, of course, the sixth point is you must invest in training. You can only do what you know. Do to the point that you know. And that's why I always say that if you know better, you will do better. So the growth and survival of your business is directly proportional to the level of knowledge that you have. And don't forget that your business depends on you. It depends on the decisions that you make. The decisions that you make depends on what you know and the information that is available to you. The quality of your decisions will be determined by the quality of knowledge and information that you have. So invest in your knowledge, and I dare say this also, invest in the knowledge of your employees. It is a necessary cost that you must incur. Don't say that they will leave you. Train them. If they leave, you have lost nothing. But if you don't train them and they remain with you, you will continue to lose. So invest in your employees, invest in yourself in terms of training. There are webinars, there are courses, online, offline. Just invest in them, and we'll talk about that in detail a little later. Okay? You need to, number 7, I don't want this video to be too long. It's already getting too long. So I've just mentioned the rest, then can expand on them much later. The 7th point is this is the time to enhance your customer service. It's not easy to get customers right now. So if they come and your customer service is not top notch, you are likely to lose them. It is easier to keep a customer than to get a new customer. It costs far less to keep a customer than to get a new customer. Then you must position your business and yourself to be able to adapt and innovate. In these times, any business that cannot adapt and innovate will die. I said before that I see an end to all these challenges, but it is only those businesses that are able to innovate and adapt that will survive till that end. Finally, cost management. You must invest in cost management. Keep a close eye on your expenses and find ways to reduce cost. Reducing cost does not mean reducing your quality. It doesn't mean that you reduce your quality. Reducing cost just simply means that your business process becomes more efficient. Remove unnecessary activities and unnecessary costs around your business. Your value creation and delivery process must always be subject to audit to make it more efficient every time. And as a bonus strategy, you must take advantage of programs and initiatives being offered by government and some non-governmental organizations that provide support for small businesses. Don't just hear them and throw that kind of information away. Look around and see if it is possible for you to grab, like the COVID-19 support fund that just passed, and all. A lot of businesses survived just because of that government support. All right, so that is what you need to do. Then, of course, ladies and gentlemen, finally, is You must develop some program to get your business resilient. You must develop business continuity plan to prepare for unexpected disruptions that can happen. Natural disasters, we don't have them here, but we do have economic downturns. We do have some man-made disasters, government policies and stuff like that that affect our business. So there have to be some sustainability plan in place that can help to weather such disruptions when they come. So that's what I'm sharing with you today. Strategies to weather the storm and to survive the Nigeria economic climate as it is. I will see you next time. Thank you for taking the time to watch this to the end.